Hey my Pisces, this is just a quick read I'm throwing out there before I go into your January 2020 energy read. This is your you and them read. We're going to have a little quick look at where you and this person you are thinking of, where you are at this present moment in time in this connection that you have with each other, or the connection that you want with each other. Yeah, you've been here before, you know the score. You can flip the read if you need to flip the read. Okay, please check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus as well, because you may be able to get some additional information from those reads. I'm literally going to jump straight in it. Please hit my subscribe button. I'm trying to reach my 2,000 by the end of December. And if you would like to join me on my journey, then if you just hit that button, that sub button and that notification button, you can join me. I'm a small channel. I'm growing. I couldn't do it without you. And I greatly appreciate your support. Pisces, I'm going to look at you and your person. Underneath the deck, Pisces, you had the Justice card, which is all about clearing out old energies, old negative energies, setting some new boundaries for yourself. It's about wanting equality, balance, truth in your life. It can also talk about divorces, courts, rulings, some sort of legalities. So there may be something like that going on for you, some sort of disputes in the legal field. But if not, it's just about, you know, this karmic justice, this clearing out of old negative energy in your life, setting some new boundaries for yourself. Underneath the deck, the person you are thinking of had the Three of Swords. So that's all about mending hearts, healing, and yeah, getting over shit. Really getting over shit. This Three of Swords has got a massive bandage around it. Look, ain't gonna stop much, is it? You've got to deal with your emotion. But Pisces, this person is healing. Okay, the person you are dealing with. The blockage between this connection, I asked for a card for that, and that is sacrifice. So we've got a 12, it breaks down to a 3, which is about expansion, which is about growth, which is about coming into alignment with yourself. And the blockage may be the fact that you weren't in alignment with each other. You may have been stopping each other's growth and expansion, and something had to be sacrificed. Maybe the connection had to be sacrificed for the growth of you individually. But we'll see. The blockage in this connection is expansion and is growth and is something that had to be sacrificed for your own individual expansion and alignment. I feel it's like a bit of a spiritual read already. Maybe the disunion between the two of you has put you on different paths and has expanded you in different directions. You see this rainbow here? You know, I just get a sense of just a sense of going out and into the big wide world and experiencing new stuff, more vitality, more color. Do you know? So we go from this sort of murky browny color water there, and it's like an expansion, it's like a growth, it's something new coming out of you, Pisces. Yeah, so that's the sort of sense I get, that something had to be sacrificed for something new to grow and expand. Right, Pisces, how you view this connection with the other person. Okay, so you see it as the Four of Cups, which, you know, is a disconnect, which is a lost opportunity. But I see here with this Four of Cups, you're drinking from your own cup. So it is time now to focus on yourself and look after your own emotion. It doesn't really seem like you're interested in anything else that anyone has got to offer you, because you're trying to fulfill your own needs and your own wants and your own desires. Fours are about stability, and I really feel you're trying to get some stability back within your own emotion here. There are options coming in for you with this Seven of Cups here, but it's about not having the ability to get what you desire, or not seeing these cups around you, perhaps not seeing the opportunities coming in for you. It's also, I feel, resisting temptation of something. Also maybe not wanting to deal with your emotion. But this is also, the Seven of Cups also talks about temporary pleasure. And the fact that temporary pleasure can actually bring us damage and confusion, where we're not looking at things clearly and we're not dealing with our emotion. We're feeling quite lost. We're feeling, and we're not seeing the reality of a situation. There could be other influences around you that perhaps you don't actually want to deal with. You've got your hands over your eyes, so you're not wanting to deal with anybody else's emotion, anybody else's love, anybody else's cups. You may be feeling quite overwhelmed and maybe feeling quite stuck in your emotion here. I feel with this Ten of Pentacles, it's you really trying to get towards your long-term stability. You know, the Ten of Pentacles is, it talks about your wealth, your abundance, your being established and rooted in some sort of long-term stable environment here, okay? And something that's loyal and something that's sincere and something that means something, you know, it's long-term. And there may be a sensation here that you just didn't, either you miss this connection with this Four of Cups because this is a lost opportunity. Either you miss this connection, this long-term stability and security, and you're in your emotions about it, but you don't want to deal with your emotions about it. You could be trying to get back to some sort of stability within your life. We do have the Wheel of Fortune here, and this is a sense of when a thing's going to start turning in my favor. But I just don't see you dealing with your emotion very well. You know, this Wheel of Fortune is it's bringing in a positive turn of events. Yeah, it's also about a comeback around. So I don't know whether some of you would like a comeback around, divine timing maybe, of a situation. I'm not quite sure. You may be in your emotion about it. And yeah, the Wheel of Fortune talks about the next chapter and good luck for the future. But I really see that you're in your emotion about something, Pisces. And I feel this is all very internal emotion. But it's something that you don't want to deal with. It's like you don't want to deal with your emotion over this connection. This Queen of Swords is very logical, very intelligent, doesn't want to play games, takes a very non-emotional approach to things, a very matter-of-fact approach to things, and has mental clarity, is trying to be smart, doesn't want to play games, yeah? She lets go, she cuts off, and she takes her power back to try and get to her 10 of Pentacles. But it's a bit confusing because there's something here about your emotion that you don't want to deal with, but yet the Wheel of Fortune about things turning in your favor. It's a bit contradictory to me. Yeah, you've got to deal with your emotions, Pisces. You've got to do this 4 of Cups here, where you've got to self-love. You've got to drink from your own cup, and you have to face these emotions and not cover your eyes up to them. You have to face them. I just feel like you're like, when is this Wheel of Fortune going to start spinning in my favor? Yeah, and you're being very logical about your long term now and what you've got to do. You're trying to dismiss your emotions about this connection you had, which I would say was pretty long term here. And yeah, trying to stay out of your emotions. You need to deal with those emotions if you're feeling any. How do you feel in your headspace towards this person? So, you know, in your headspace, we've got the Magician and we've got the Star card. And I did say, does some of you want this second time around with this person? Because the Wheel of Fortune is about this second time around. And the Magician is about making things happen for themselves now. The Magician, but you remember, you've got to be in a good place to manifest what you want. You've got to be vibing high. And if you don't deal with these emotions, Pisces, this Wheel of Fortune is not going to spin in your favor, because you're going to be in a low vibrational state. You can't just go into a logical frame of mind and emotionally cut off from yourself as well as another person to try and find your long-term stability and get yourself set up into something new. You've got to deal with these emotions, because if you have these emotions that you're not dealing with, like the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Cups, you're going to be in a low vibrational state, and you're not going to be manifesting, because if you'll just manifest what you're vibrating, so you're going to sort of draw into you more low vibrational state energy. This is about you healing from something, yeah? Your hopes and your desires now, you're wanting to make them work, and you're wondering whether this Wheel of Fortune is ever going to turn in your favor. But it really is about you dealing with your emotion, okay? How you're feeling in your heart space. You're wanting change. You're wanting change. You're waiting for this Tower. You're waiting for the change to come in. This is sudden. It's expected. It's like you want it now. It's a sudden realization of how you want to move forward. A Page of Wands is about being grounded, about being passionate, about being optimistic, about being free and taking action now and redirecting your energy into something new. Yeah, it's a realization of how you need to move forward. Remember, you've got to deal with your emotion. You can't just cut it off, Pisces. It doesn't work like that. There has to be healing to be done before you can move forward. And I'm not having a go at you. I just know that, Pisces, you're quite sensitive, and sometimes you don't show it outwardly, and it's all very internal. So you need to work on healing something so that you can move forward, okay? Action towards this person, yeah. I don't feel you're going to want to take any action towards this person. There may be some communication going on here, but this is the 10 of Wands. This is about you coming into some sort of stability for yourself, yeah. The burdens that you've been through, the responsibilities, you know, the heaviness, the wands are off your back now. You're standing upright, so there seems to be some release of burdens. Now it's about the hard work, taking responsibility, having a completion. 10 of a cycle. This is about new beginnings now, and stability, and carrying on forward. With this 5 of Swords here, it's about doing what you need to do for yourself. So I don't feel, Pisces, that you are going to take any action towards the person you are thinking of. This is very much you manifesting your wishes, your desires, your hopes, but remember, you need to deal with this emotion, because this Wheel of Fortune is about divine timing. When your vibrations are high, the positive things come in for you, because you're in a better state of a better vibrational state to manifest, yeah. And if you're in your emotion and you're not wanting to deal with it, or anybody else's emotion for that, you just don't want to deal with it, you vibrate from a lower point, and then you will just attract more of the same in. This is about you vibing high, dealing with your emotion, being logical as well about how you progress forward. But it's about clearing out negative energy, setting new boundaries, and just pushing on forward to more of a stable place. I don't feel that you're going to take any action towards this person, Pisces, okay? How's this person viewing you, Pisces? How do they view your connection? Okay, so we've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the King of Swords. We've got the Death card, the King of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So Pisces, this person, okay, I don't feel, we've got 2 kings, okay? So the first thing is they may be in talks with someone, looking for some support about what they're going through. We've got a couple of pages here, which is about, the Page of Pentacles is about long term. It's about stability. It's about being very focused on, new beginnings, goals, their personal goals, their dreams, their journey, challenging themselves, okay? Yeah, just taking action towards long term. Now, this could be messages coming in, and this could be a message from them to you. This is how they view the connection with you. But then they have this King of Swords here, and this is about, again, it's about being, the King of Swords is, again, it's about taking their power back, yeah, accomplishing their desires, their goals, their dreams, in a place of power, in a place of authority, wanting respect and being clear-headed, okay? This is about being focused and thinking things through. It's emotionally detaching as well, and being very, very logical. You've got the Queen of Swords and they've got the King of Swords, okay? But there is something here with the Death card, and putting a situation from the past to bed to rebirth something. And what they are rebirthing is, I feel, coming on to the King of Wands, which is now being proactive and taking the lead. We've got 2 very strong kings here about taking the lead, and pushing on through and being proactive and taking their power back and being successful. So I think they are quite out for themselves here as well, even though the Page of Swords could be looking you up online, or, you know, looking at old photos or whatever. I feel this Page of Swords is about speaking their truth, planning, you know, growth. It is communication. They may want to come in and communicate with you. There's no cups here. This person's not in their emotion. You know, we've got the 3 of Swords here, and this is bandage. So it feels like they've moved on a bit. Underneath, we've got the Strength card as well. We've got the Devil and we've got the Tower. So I really feel like, Pisces, this person has sort of moved on as well. And they could actually, this is the online dating card, so they could be out online dating as well. But there is a sense of putting something to bed and moving forward to something new now. So how they view you in their headspace is the Three of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So I don't know, I need to clarify that Three of Cups. How they view you in their headspace. They could just think you're out having fun and, you know, emotionally detached. How they view the connection in their headspace. How they view the connection in their headspace. Can we clarify the Three of Cups, please? How they view the connection in their headspace. Yeah, see, this is about standing up and being assertive and fighting for what they believe in. This is the Seven of Wands. It's all about, you know, confronting other people, confronting their own fears, taking action, you know, just challenging. It's a challenging card. And there was something challenging here. There's something challenging here for them. I don't want to jump straight to like a third party or an outside influence, but maybe some sort of outside influence was in this connection. And this is now about being assertive, emotionally detaching as this Queen of Swords, and logically thinking about a situation. Okay. Yeah, tell me more how they think in their headspace. How does Pisces person think in their headspace? What's going on in their head, Pisces person? What's going on in their head? Yeah, I feel that this person's moving forward again with this Six of Wands, Queen of Wands being Six of Swords, moving forward to more some sort of more stability, taking the life lessons. I feel there may have been some sort of outside influence in this union, in this connection here. It didn't have to be a person. It could have just been something that came between you. But this person, Pisces, is being proactive here. We've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So maybe this was a soulmate connection and they recognize that, but they've healed from it. There's a Death card here, putting something to bed and moving forward and on from it. Okay, how they feel in their heart space is the Emperor and the Seven of Cups. Now they have the Seven of Cups, you have the Seven of Cups. And the Emperor is about growth, expansion. It is about new love. It's about marriage. It's about birth. It's about pregnancies. It's about creation. Threes are about expansion and growth and vision. And the Empress is all about the new now, something completely new. This person may have Pisces options coming in. Again, I feel this is quite different to this Seven of Cups that you had, Pisces, where you know, you're not wanting to see, you're not wanting to deal, you don't want to deal with anyone's emotion, you don't want to deal with your emotion, you can't see a way forward, you've got your hands over your eyes. But in this Seven of Cups, you know, this person is examining the jewels in their hands, yeah, and all the different things in all the different cups where your cups were empty, Pisces. This person feels like, you know, they're examining, I don't even know what it is. It's some sort of jewels or necklaces or something like that. So they feel they have options moving forward. They feel that, you know, quite optimistic and hopeful that there's going to be good options coming in for them. And, you know, that there's an optimism to this card about what's coming in for them, growth and expansion. the action they're taking towards you, Pisces. Okay. The Chariot is about overcoming obstacles and moving forward. I feel it's more on their own rather than back to this connection. I just really do. I clarify it, but I really do feel it's about them overcoming obstacles, regaining their balance, and moving forward. They've not quite forward to their Ten of Pentacles yet, but I feel this is about them moving forward to their long-term Ten of Pentacles, where you had Ten of Pentacles and they've got the Ten of Pentacles. Again, it's very mirroring energies here within your read and their read. And again, it's a sense of self and moving forward individually rather than coming together. But remember, these reads are only, my intention is for only about 6 weeks for these reads. Anything further than that, the energies, they fade. You know, how you feel today is not how you feel next week. Next week is not how you feel in 3 months' time. Things change all the time. So I do about a 6-week period here of these energies. So I really feel there's a sense of them wanting to move forward, wanting to overcome obstacles. But I really do feel it's for their own Ten of Pentacles, to their own long term, to their own stability. But we'll clarify the action this person is going to take towards Pisces, please. The action this person is going to take towards Pisces, please. Yeah, again, look, it's the Five of Swords. And did you have the Five of Swords? Yeah, again, it's mirroring. It's a sense of them and their victory and them looking after themselves and moving forward and overcoming obstacles. I just really got that sense, you know. Action this person's going to take towards Pisces. The action this person is going to take towards Pisces. Again, the Ten of Cups. I really feel they're working, yeah. They're working here on their money, on their finances, on stability here. Very, 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 very goal orientated, long term, something, working on their family, working on their pentacles. But it's them. I don't feel it's with the connection you have together. I do feel this is my card of healthy selfishness. Like I said, you've got it as well. And it's about that being assertive, standing up for what you feel that you need to do. I don't like to say, you know, getting what you want at all costs, but it is that sort of card. There's a sense of victory to this card where, you know, they're holding the sword up, the other people are walking away, the sword's down, and it's a sense of, you know, I've got to look after myself to move forward. I'm still a bit distracted, don't get me wrong, I'm not zooming forward, but I do have vision of where I want to go, and where I want to go is long-term happiness and security somewhere down the line. And I have vision of it here in my heart space with this Empress and this Seven of Cups, about abundance and options coming in. So I really feel, my Pisces, that for the next 6 weeks, you and this person are on individual paths doing the work on yourself. But again, you know, another 6 weeks we'll do another energy update for those who are wanting to come into union. You know, Pisces, you've got a Wheel of Fortune here if you did want to come into union. But at the present moment in time, the person you are thinking of is very self-focused, okay? As so are you as well. You're self-focused as well. But just remember to take care of yourself and deal with your emotion. That is what I have for you, Pisces. I love you long time. Love me hard back. Help me get to my 2K subs before the end of the year by pressing that button. Come join me on this journey. It is, you know, it is what it is. I try and give you a bit of foresight. At the end of the day, it's down to you, how you deal with it and what you want to do and how you go about things. But, you know, let's roll with it and have some fun with it. Remember, you can flip the read if you need. Love you long time. I love me hard back. January 2020 coming up very shortly. So hit that bell button and you will get notification of it. Namaste.